college football returns to the video game industry with EA Sports College Football 25. I'm giving away 2 copies, one for the PS5, the other for the Xbox Series X. Go to the link in the description below and join the giveaway. Now to our feature presentation.
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for Jamal Murray.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. So the end of the season, Greg, is in sight now. Are players glad to see the finish line approaching?
I think it all depends on where you're at in the standings, Kevin. I mean, playoff-bound teams are eager to wrap things up, but those on the bubble probably wish they had more padding in their schedule. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Here's Murray, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Dallas gets called for the foul.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scores. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. Gafford sends the pick for Irving. Passes it to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Caldwell Pope pass to Murray. Porter a screen on Doncic. Murray kicks to Gordon. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Doncic against Murray. And that one drops. Doncic has got 5 now.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's Murray. He had 15 points last outing. Gordon for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Murray against Doncic. Back to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Off target with his 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season. Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. And it's Irving missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots the three. And Jones pulls it down.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Doncic against Murray. 11 feet away. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Pass to Porter. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Doncic. Playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Big group substitution here for Denver.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging 20 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
.131 left in the first quarter. Jackson against Hardaway. Outside, Jones. And the pass to Lively. 6 to shoot. There's the dish to exit. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Murray against Doncic. Murray kicks to Jackson. Over Hardaway. Jackson finds Watson. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here is Hardaway. 8 points his last outing. Outside, Jones. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Murray outside. Pass to Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Jackson, and it's Watson in at the 4 spot. Passes it to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 4. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about it. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Exum kicks to Hardaway. And the jumper is on the mark. Hardaway's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
Here's Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Exum. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Exum's got 6 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Jackson passes to Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Morris with the screen for Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Watson with the ball for Denver. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road floor. Out to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
On the wing, Jackson, covered by Irving. Jackson passes to Watson. Good work defensively by Morris.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And Greg, finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference, a lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Hardaway hits them both.
I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Caldwell Pope outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Denver. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Dallas Mavericks, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And you know, for the Nuggets, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
Caldwell Pope outside. Dishes it to Jordan. 1:19 left here in the second. Deep 2 from Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to see.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Murray kicks to Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. To the inside. Off the run. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Murray.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Jones with the screen on Murray. The 3 for Doncic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gordon finds Jordan. And here is Murray. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Gordon the pass to Murray. Shoots over Doncic. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 8-point lead, heading into the break. And the 3-point shot has been big for him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Michael Malone. Coach, you took a run in the second quarter. How do you think your team has played so far?
I didn't think we played much defense to start. Did not like how we closed that quarter. So we have to find a way against a great offensive team to string together multiple stops.
Hard to do, but that's what you have to do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for Denver, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And now looking at that first half of play, what a performance from the great Luka Doncic.
It's crazy how in control Luka really has been. He's running the offense, he's hunting his shots. We're just watching the Luka show right now.
Almost as good as our show, but not quite.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jones, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Pass to Jokic. He kicks to Murray. Crosses over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Free throw good, Murray. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Mavericks leading by 9. Jones trying to get open, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Connects from 3-point range.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 17 now.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jones dishes to Irving. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Odd pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Jones. And here's Doncic from the arc. They get the rebound. Green, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. this was the ladder.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Daniel Gafford.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Here's Murray. He has 7. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. Then on Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here's Doncic. And no good. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 16. There's Jackson with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic against Murray. Doncic kicks to Green. There's 1:54 left in the third. Irving's shot is good.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Irving kicks to Jones. 4 on the clock. Outside, Green. And stolen by Murray. Goes up. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense? Moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Dallas calls timeout. Teams changing it up here.
And a moment now to see the stats for Exum. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's getting around 4 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Mavericks leading by 14. And here's Doncic. He's got 17. It's stolen by Watson. Murray against Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
The Nuggets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Free throw good, Murray. Here's Exum. He has 6. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lively, guarded by Jordan. Lively the pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Here's Jackson on target from 13 feet. Jackson's got 5 now.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Murray against Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. Not going to go that time. Deep 2 from Murray. Again, the Nuggets score.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now, because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
And so it's Dallas in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard. Jokic with the screen on Irving. Jackson passes to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Irving against Jackson. Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. Count that one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Jokic inside. Pass to Strother. Jokic a screen. Hands it from downtown.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Jones, the pass to Irving. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The pass to Jokic. Here's Strother, guarded by Hardaway. Jackson from long range. Another 3 for Denver.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Dallas calls timeout. Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Exeter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Right wing, Kleba, the pass to Jones. Now here's Irving. Five to shoot. Kleba sets the screen for Irving. Another shot, and it's laid up and in by Kleba.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Doncic against Murray. To the wing on the left. Caldwell Pope outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Doncic against Murray. Back to Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Doncic finds Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside, Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. From downtown, Doncic knocks in the 3.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Murray against Doncic. Here's Jokic. The shot's good. That's 10 points for Jokic.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Doncic. Jones with the screen on Caldwell Pope. And Jones slams it in.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Here's Doncic. 1:03 left in the game. Kleba with a screen on Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. And another miss by Denver.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Irving against Murray. A new 14 for the Mavericks. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's sent back by Jokic.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Ooh, that was very close to being a 4-point play.
Yeah, I can't believe how close he came to getting that one to drop, even with all the contact.
Nikola Jokic, 3 shots.
Three shots.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
He makes the second free throw, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5. Here's Doncic. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he'll be able to go up and knock those down.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Murray, count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
A putback, Jokic on the follow.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Now here's Murray. No good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lucas, some feel this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep up this rhythm?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. Don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves. Play as a team, and that's our key.
Well, when you're yourself, you look pretty good, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.